Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jared Pali's Fragrance Reviews. Tonight we're going to be examining a fragrance from one of my favorite houses that you would say is a little bit under the radar. And this house is Davidoff, and this fragrance is Davidoff Adventure. But this is the special limited edition called Amazonia. So there is the original Davidoff Adventure, but this is what you would call a flanker of the original. So this is a 2009 release, which is an EDT eau de toilette concentration, and it is classified as a woody aromatic. So most people seem to enjoy the original Davidoff Adventure over this special edition, and I would say I do as well. The original has more kick and depth. I would say after the initial spray, the fragrances kind of deviate and become different, but I would say that in the first maybe half hour, the fragrances do smell similar. This fragrance does have a very pleasing scent profile, but it lacks any type of depth or potency. So it's very smooth, very conservative, and for a limited edition or a special release, I find this one to be a great disappointment. And I expected much, much more. And some people are claiming they have to spend big money to find this fragrance. I don't think it's worth it. If you could get it for very cheap, like I did, you can buy it, but you're likely not going to be able to sample it. That's why I think it's critical to do a review on this fragrance, because Davidoff does have somewhat of a cult following out there. They have some incredible fragrances for very reasonable prices. And if you have not explored the Davidoff line or the Davidoff house, I encourage you to, because they have some sensational blends. So here's the bottle. It's kind of got a goldish juice. And now we're going to break down the scent profile. So it's got a kind of a half sprayer. So initially, it's a little bit sharp, but it blends into a soft, minty lemon. And at this point, any type of sharp edges are gone. But you also get a bit of a bitter floral or bitter green note as well. And this is where it's a little bit curious, because in the initial spray, you expect more potency, and it simply is not there in this fragrance. It almost seems to fall flat right on the initial spray. You're waiting for something that never seems to happen. Later on, I would say in the first dry down, you still have the lemon and mint, but it even becomes a little bit greenish, like you would be smelling the leaf of a tropical plant in your living room. Later on, the fragrance does surge a little bit with some woody notes, but it's still smooth, and there really isn't that much change to the fragrance. It's very simple, very straightforward, very linear, and in that sense, it's a fragrance that is a disappointment. As advertised, the top notes are mint, lemon, and herba mate, which is a drink, like a herb used especially in South America. And the mid notes are spices and palm leaf, and I do not find this fragrance to be spicy at all. If there are any spices, they're very muted. Then the base, you get cedar, so that would bring in the woody note at the end. Performance with this is below average. It has poor scent wafts. It's a very up-close skin type of scent that you're going to have to overspray, and you're going to have to spray every couple hours to be able to smell it. Who can wear this? I think any age. And there may be some out there that really like the faint smell of it. The scent profile, because it is a fragrance that the scent profile is very nice, but because of lacking any type of depth, no potential is reached with this. It has great potential, but that is never actualized with this fragrance. And I would say, what season can you wear this? I would say it'd be more for the summertime, possibly early fall, definitely spring, but it's not really a winter fragrance. It's a very relaxing, chill type of fragrance, maybe to meet someone you've never met before and you want to make a decent first impression. But it would be a close encounter, a close conversation, but in a big environment, like let's say somewhere like a nightclub where you're really trying to make a bang, this would not be that type of fragrance. So if you're a hardcore Davidoff fan, you may want to pick it up to add to your collection, but I would not spend that much money on it, because unless you're, like I said, a hardcore fan, I think you will be, if you overpay, you will be disappointed. As not necessarily with the scent profile, but definitely with the performance of this fragrance. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Any comments or questions you have, leave them down below, and I'll always get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.